Hey there, so today we're going to be preparing pork using the bio stove. Before we proceed, please subscribe for more of these amazing cooking videos. So I have my onions, tomatoes, garlic, ginger. I already showed you my pork earlier on, washed and clean. Yeah, so let's get right into it. As you can see, I've already set my saucepan right onto the stove and set ready to be used. So I'm going to be turning on the bio stove. As you can see how I pulled it out. I got my matchstick there, so I'm going to light it. But before that, you first pull. As you pull the handle, the plate will open for the as you push it in so that it doesn't go off. Yeah, so it's already on now, and my pork is ready to be placed in the saucepan. So I'm letting it heat a little bit, and yeah, so like I said earlier on, I already washed my pork, so I'm just placing them in the saucepan right now, slow but surely. And as you can see, the heat is passing through. That means the saucepan had already heat. Well, it's not in particular order. You can put in your pork before the saucepan heats or after. So that is salt right there. I'm spreading around, and after that I'm going to be putting in onions. Well, the cutting style is absolutely your choice. I prefer to cut them that way. Yeah, so please, the onions, you just place them on top, and then after I bring in my garlic, I just also, spread them on top. After that, I get my ginger, I spread them on top as well, and that is it for that process. After that, I will cover it, and then I'll cook on low heat. Remember, you're not going to add water, because as pork is cooking, when you cover it, that steam already produces water, and it's actually enough to make it get ready. Yeah, so here it had boiled for some time, as you can see, just even without me adding water. The fact that you washed it, actually that water you used for washing is just enough to cook it when you put it in the saucepan, because you'll wash like 2 times or 3 times depending. So I'm trying to see my meat, how soft it is. Yeah, we're almost there. However, sometimes when you feel like it is not as soft as you want it to be, you can just add in a little bit of water, just like I added right there, a little bit. And then after that, I will cover it again. Notice that I haven't yet, mixed it all over, like turned it around and things of that nature. So here I'm just going to turn it around a little bit, and then after that I will cover it so that it can cook to the tenderness that I want. What makes it even more tender is the ginger and the garlic, mostly the ginger. Yeah, but one thing I know is pork always gets ready faster. It gets ready faster than the normal beef. So I've covered it again. This is now the second time I'm going to open it, and let me tell you something, it is ready. It is tender, soft. I mean, like when you pass it through your teeth, it is gone. So right here, you just keep turning it so that the onions, the garlic, the ginger, can cook in together. Notice that now the water has completely been how do I say it? soaked up by the meat, by the pork. But anyway, the water is complete. Now what is left there is oil. Notice that, by the way, I didn't pour in any extra oil. I'm going to use the natural oil of the pork itself. I'm not going to put in any other extra oil. So right here, let me set aside my pork as it's getting ready, as I'm preparing my greens aside. So what was this? This was spinach that I was cooking for the side dish. So this bio stove has two sides where you can cook as you're maybe preparing your food. You can be preparing sauce on the other side. So as you can see, now when the pork is ready, you now leave it to cook open. So now it is frying on its own oil, but make sure you keep turning to prevent it from burning, and not forgetting low heat, so that it doesn't get burnt or over brown or over black. Yeah, but always ensure that you keep turning. So as you can see, it keeps changing and changing because I wanted it to be brown. And that's the best way to cook pork. That's the best taste you can get from it. Yeah, so you just give it time, you keep turning, you cook on low heat, it fries on low heat, and the more it keeps frying, the oil keeps, sucking out. And so I'm going to put in my tomatoes. You will notice that at the end of it, it will not have soup. It will just be a normal fried pork, but so yummy. This tomato thing is just an extra thing that I normally do sometimes. If you prefer, you can eat it like that before adding the tomatoes, or you can add tomatoes. Sometimes I prefer to add tomatoes. Let me tell you something. Just cook, follow my process, and you will tell me how your pork tasted after this. And so here it's almost getting ready. As you can see, make sure the tomato is ready, soft. It has cooked in, it has soaked in. And so now I'm going to add in my Royco. By the one secret I learned about pork is too much of anything is bad. Pork just needs a few spices here and there. You don't have to put like 3-4 types of spices. The Royco was enough for me. The Royco, the tomatoes, the whatevers, the Royco, the tomatoes, the onions, the garlic, the ginger. It was just enough for my pork. I love that natural, smell, aroma of pork. So I don't like to put in extra. Yeah, and so look at it, how yummy it looks. And this is how I served it. This is how it looked, with some cassava on the side, tomatoes and onions, salad, whatever it is that you want to serve it with my greens there on the side. Like I told you, that is spinach that I prepared. Yeah, and your meal is ready. I mean, please don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you like my cooking style? Are you going to try it out, or do you also prepare it in this manner? Very simple and easiest way to cook. You can actually use this bio stove, or you can just try using any other means of cooking you do from your home. Thank you.